Hi everyone, how you doing today? It's time for Science Talk with Tim. Some more different kinds of videos I'm trying to do here to get some more views and subscribers and monetize this channel. I have a few different subjects I can talk about on Science Talk with Tim, give you my thoughts, attitudes, and opinions and tell you why I'm right and they're wrong. So first today, we're going to talk about coal. Coal has had its day, and there's a lot of things I want to touch on for this subject, and I didn't write anything down, so I'm sure I'm going to miss something, so I'll try to think of everything. Coal has had its day. It is on its way out. It is dirty, it's too expensive, and it ain't going to work anymore. One of the things I always say for myself, one of my rules for life, if it ain't paying, I ain't playing. And that's what big companies are saying about coal. Coal costs too much. Coal's too dirty. There are better, cheaper ways to make more corporate profit. So that's the way things are going to go, like it or not. Now, I remember way back in the when the 2016 elections were happening, before the election, I saw interviews on TV. You get your typical, West Virginia coal miner with a few teeth in their head and standing there with a wife and 3 or 4 or 5 kids and say, well, I'm a 5th generation coal miner and my whole family has mined coal our whole lives. So what? You never did anything with your life besides quit school in 10th grade and drink and play with drugs and listen to country music and scream yeehaw all weekend, every weekend, and go work in a coal mine? Is that all you ever did with your life? Well, that's your problem. You should have gone to school, got an education, and made something of yourself. So don't expect us to pick up your slack for you. You never tried anything in your life, that's your problem. There are a lot of better ways to make power than coal. Hydroelectric has been around for a long time. Wind, of course. Solar is coming up very well. And battery storage technologies have helped immensely. Tesla has done a lot with this. So the Hornsdale Power Reserve in Australia is what I'll mention. They had their wind farm. They added battery storage to it just a few years ago. And in just a few years, the amount of money that battery storage has saved has paid for the whole place. I think it's over $150 million. They don't have to run peaker power plants on standby all the time in case the main power generation goes down. Now they have this, and I've seen some reports about how it's worked very well a few times. As soon as the power or the frequency in the grid starts to drop, the battery system sees it happening. The batteries start discharging into the grid right now and picks up the slack and keeps everything nice and steady. And they're expanding it now, too. They're adding another 50% to its capacity to do more. Seth M., hi. Yes, I have to make generalizations because I don't have time here to go into every little detail. I'm sure there are many, better educated and, cleaner and more professional people who do coal mining work, too. I just, that's what I see as a rough generalization. Yes. Hydroelectric has been around, for many, many years, and we all know about that. Now, people are getting, and now solar is the new technology. Solar cells are becoming more efficient. They're working on making them even more efficient and more cost-effective. They have to get the dollars per watt generated down, and that'll make it better and better and better as a way to make power. Now, people are going to say, Tim, the water can dry up, the wind doesn't blow forever, the sun doesn't shine at night. Yeah, no one of these solutions is the perfect thing. But you get some power from here, some power from here, some power from here. You have the battery storage to cover when it's not making its peak power, and all together, it handles things. Now, back to coal. Coal is just plain dirty. Now, I'm not one of these big environmentalist whiners, but I can see the benefits of having a little bit less carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. One of the big things we have coming up right now it's become for a while is natural gas. They'll say natural gas is cleaner than coal. Yeah, not clean, cleaner. Natural gas has about half of the carbon dioxide output that coal does. But natural gas has something else with it, methane, which is 30 times the problem or more that carbon dioxide is. So natural gas is a stopgap. It's a temporary solution. It's better, but it's not the be-all solution of everything. You got all these people crying about all the fracking problems, all the chemicals in the ground. Well, natural gas, it's been used a lot now, but it's going to taper off and drop down more and more as wind and solar farms come up. Nuclear has been around for a long time, and of course nuclear has its problems, but that's been pretty well contained for a long time, and nuclear generation has been steady for a long time. Thorium reactors, they solve a lot of the problems that uranium reactors have, but thorium has its own things to deal with too. It's more efficient, it's a lot cleaner, but it has other technical problems. And the big thing is thorium can't be used to make nuclear weapons. You don't get plutonium from it, you don't get depleted uranium from it. So, you know, like all the big secret agencies and stuff can get their nuclear materials from it. So there's not much interest for them in promoting thorium reactors. Let me look at the comments here. Janikova Jenkins, you see what Trump is doing? Trying to take, well, this whole, I don't want to get off track here, but this whole voting by mail thing, it's a scam put on by the Democrats to do all they can to steal the election. That's all it is. I've seen some jokes written here and there how people who are cashiers at a supermarket, they're essential workers, and they are faced with hundreds of people every day, but they're an essential worker. And it's okay for a lot of people to be there. But you can't go stand in line to vote because that's being around people, because it doesn't serve the Democratic purpose, their agenda, to get votes manipulated their way. Good old movie trailers. Yes, I am informed enough. I've been into technology for a long time, and I do have some idea about this. Yes. Wait till you see some of my other Science Talk with Tim videos I have coming up. Oh boy. Anyhow, so what's the solution? Well, coal is going to be around for a while. Coal is never going to go away entirely, but as other cleaner solutions become more and more profitable, coal is going to be dumped and left behind because it's no longer profitable. So, I had other things. These guys got me off track here. Let me think for a minute. Okay, we talked about the battery storage systems go a long way towards covering up the problems that wind and solar have, because it doesn't blow all the time and there's not sunlight all the time. And as technology advances, they become more cost efficient, which makes them easier to use, and there's less reason to use coal because of that. I should have written things down here. I'm getting off track. I think I made my main point already here. Coal is on its way out. It ain't going to come back. The amount of coal mined in America has been steadily dropping for years. And no, that's not Trump's fault. Coal is an old, obsolete technology. It's dirty, it's expensive, and it's had its time. It's going to go out, and that's all there is to it. It doesn't matter who's in the White House. Showcase watches. Tim, what's with Area 51? I don't know. That's not what I'm talking about today. People aren't getting their meds because Big Orange doesn't want people to vote. Yes, he wants people to vote. Oh, that's a whole other subject. I want to make a separate video for that, because more videos means more views and hopefully more subscribers. I don't want to cover everything all in one video. So, if you're looking at this whole energy thing and you're thinking, what's your solution? Well, coal has had its day. Coal is on its way out. If you're a coal miner or you're thinking about getting into coal anything, don't. Go to school, learn some other kind of a trade, and do something else, because coal mining and coal is a dead end. It's like taking your rolls of film to the local photo mat to get your film developed. That's what coal is. It's on its way out and ain't going to happen anymore like that. Yeah, I know some professional photographers have their film developed. That's just a few of them. That's not everybody. It's nowhere near the majority. Janikova Jenkins. Tim, is your shirt a 3XL, 4XL, or 5? No, it is a 2X. 2X. And I'm down over 15 pounds here in the last month or so. I've been on a weight plateau for 3 or 4 weeks. There's no toupee. This is my real hair. See, look. Look. Yes, China will keep mining and using coal. Yeah, and that's part of the problem, too. You see how polluted and filthy China is. Why do you think that has happened? China has actually, I think they're doing a lot more with renewable energy, too, now, over in China. They're finally saying, hey, you know what? Maybe there's a better way. Yeah, we have all this cheap coal, but look at the mess it's making. I've seen some. There was a one of those solar plants. I think it was out in the Nevada desert, where they have the molten salt reactors. I think it was. They have the thing way up on a tower, and they got a big field of mirrors all the way around it, to shining up on it to put a lot of heat up there. That thing, I think, has failed really badly, and I forget why. I read about it a while back. But that's not the same as solar cells making electricity. Yeah, you're right. China, they have limited options. So once they get on the ball here with wind and solar and battery storage for themselves too, that'll help a lot. What's this? Good old movie trailers. What's your opinion on Donald Trump fear-mongering? No, that's just telling the truth, because Democrats don't want to hear that, because it ain't going to get the Democrats elected. Fear-mongering. Oh, boy. I can tell you're a Democrat. Okay, I'm getting off track here. Anyhow, wind, hydroelectric, solar, thorium reactors, good. Nuclear, uranium nuclear, that's okay. Natural gas, it's a stopgap. It's a stepping stone. It's okay for now, but natural gas, I think, needs to come down too, because it's cleaner, but not clean enough, and the methane in it is really a problem. So you got to watch that. And back to coal, the original point of this entire video. Coal has had its day. It got us through the Industrial Revolution, but there is better, cleaner, more efficient, and cheaper ways to make energy now. And so, okay, coal, that's enough. Thank you, goodbye. So that's this video for today. Okay, that's the one here. Let me look over the comments very briefly here. Brian H. Hi, Tim. Hi, Brian H. All right, well, that's all for this video. I might make another one today too, because I got through this one a lot faster than I thought it would. So research what I was just talking about. Get on Google, research coal, natural gas, solar, battery storage, and that will help, get you on the right track. And it's not me talking. That's a bunch of different scientific people talking too. That's, you don't look at one person for all your information. You do like I do. You get a whole bunch of details from a bunch of different sources. You read and you think and you learn. Janikova Jenkins. I'm unreasonable when it comes to Trump. Well, Trump has been doing a great job. And I never said, Janikova, I never said that things like coal or oil would go away entirely. No, they won't. There's always going to be a use for them in some amount. But, they're going to go down a whole lot more, because For the average person to get electricity into their house and run the air conditioner and play on the computer, that can be done a whole lot of different ways that are cheaper and cleaner and more profitable for the big corporations. And they love their profits. So that's what's going to happen, and that's why things are going. Yeah, my phone rang. All right, well, that's all for this video. Help me get some more subscribers in here. We're approaching 200 subscribers. 200! Yeah, after almost, well, actually over a year now. Jeez, that's pretty bad. So let's go here. Get the subscribers up and views. Thank you. All right, on to the next video. I have to hit end broadcast twice.